We survived Survivor Series. Now it's time to survive the first week of December. The last first week in SVR 2011. Let's get it. What? What? Okay, shit. And I guess up first, it's Dolph versus Christian with Lex Luger, the false camera match. Oh no. And we welcome you live to Monday Night Raw in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Well, I may or may not have forgotten to turn off the voice, but it is so fucking faint that I genuinely don't think it matters. I'm keeping it on. You could barely hear that shit. And then, of course, you have Christian. And what can I tell you? Is that Lex Luger? What the fuck is Lex Luger doing out here? Are we fucking serious? How is Christian got Lex Luger in his corner? What do these two do? I'm confused. And Ricky Steamboat's in the crowd, likely taunting Ziggler for whatever reason. And wait a minute, this is a Falls Count Anywhere match. You might be able to faintly hear it. Very faint. But I think if I'm talking, you can't, which is most of what matters. And Lex Luger and Christian are teaming up on Ziggler. This is fucking pandemonium. And these two are uncoordinated as all hell. Oh, and Luger accidentally taking out Christian. Making Dolph roll a little early. And Christian now has a chair. Christian with that chair. It could be the end of... Oh my god, he accidentally hit Luger with the chair. And boom, that's fucking bullshit. And wait a minute, Luger on the chair? Yes, on the chair. It's a pile driver on the chair. Oh, Christian is not done with Ziggler, though. He is not done, and he stomps him with the chair. And he's not done either. And now Luger has attempted to do the exact same thing. And wait a minute, a concerto. Wait, no concerto. Oh, he famouses him. And Dolph is fighting for his life at this point. Christian, wait a minute. The concerto. Christian with the concerto, but he misses. And he's bleeding. Another opportunity for a concerto. Is he gonna hit it this time? Jesus Christ, the concerto! Luger and Christian have just initiated one of the biggest beatdowns in the history of this business. Another one? It is clearly Luger's turn for the concerto. Jesus Christ, but a miss! Lex Luger just wants to hit this goddamn concerto. Come on, one more time. There we go, a concerto by Lex Luger. And a okay. This is a Falls Count Anywhere match, so this match can end on the outside. You gotta remember that. Jesus Christ. Wait a minute. Lex Luger is breaking apart the announce table. Oh my god, are you serious? Are we serious right now? Christian's trying to get on the chair. This ain't safe. The elbow drop. How is Christian not just calling it? A bell shot. And that's it. And he kicks out. Are you kidding me? And a chop. And now it's gotta be it. Come on. And it kicks out again. Clothesline. And wait now, Lex Luger one more time with that pile driver. Dead center of... Well, not dead center of the ring, but dead center on the head. And that's it. 1, 2. The match is over. Dolph Ziggler got absolutely steamrolled in this basically handicap match. It was no DQ. The ref couldn't do a damn thing about it. All right, let's fix our mistake. Tag? No tag. Alliance? No alliance. That's crazy. Christian did go above Dolph. Up next is Drew versus Ray in a table match. And we're on match 2. And Drew McIntyre is back. It's been a minute since we've seen Drew McIntyre, but tonight he takes on Rey Mysterio in a table match. What is it with Ray and getting put into table matches? First it was against Jackson, now it's against Drew. Who on the team hates Ray? Has he come out wearing that red before?
Yes.
Regardless, Drew McIntyre is, like I said, he's back. I guess I got nothing to thank them. Okay, shit. And Ray with an immediate volley of kicks. Ray is gonna try and outmaneuver Drew McIntyre rather than outfight Drew. And Ray now, hopping over Drew McIntyre, but it didn't go down the way he wanted it to. And another power slam by Drew. Yeah, this is not going down the way he wants it to. We're not on Drew. Oh. Ooh, that is a move that I will keep in my back pocket for later, probably, says Rey Mysterio. It seems like it's the perfect move to put someone through a table. Or is that just me? Rey Mysterio. I wasn't close enough to the rope. Oh! Oh, so close to being hit through that table, but it's not exactly what he wants. Now Rey is taking Drew to the other side of the arena. The hard cam side, I should say. Why do they call it hard cam? Is it because there's always a camera there?
Yes.
Wait a minute, Rey with a massive splash. Wait a minute. Oh, no. What the hell is Rey's finish out here? Oh, wait a minute, there's Eric run! No, it didn't go through the table. It was so close, though. Rey was so small that that chop just missed. It went over his head. The advantages of being small become more and more clear every Rey Mysterio match, and I think we just found a new one. The ability to dodge chops. So used to fighting much bigger oh, wait a minute. That's a pop-up power. Ugh. Wait a minute, that's a Hurricane Run. That's through the table. Rey Mysterio beats Drew McIntyre. And it only makes sense. I kind of figured that Drew would lose this match. I mean, I don't know what Drew would do to put someone through a table. That's just me, though. That moved Drew below Kofi and made Dolph somehow get worse. Okay. And Yoshitatsu! We haven't seen this man since he fought Shawn Michaels and then invaded that submission match with Shawn Michaels in it. Tonight, he finally gets an opportunity to fight on Monday Night Raw against someone else that hasn't gotten a lot of opportunities to fight on Raw, Chavo Guerrero. I do know one thing, though. These two will become with their A game because they literally haven't wrestled all fucking year. But of course, Chavo Guerrero is out here tonight. And I don't really know what to say about Chavo, to be quite frankly honest. Yeah, that's it. I don't know what to say about Chavo. There's a lot of things I can't. Oh, Yoshitatsu clearly learning from that Rey Mysterio match earlier, trying to use that little spin, the little body flip on Chavo. Not exactly how it works. I forgot that Yoshi's fucking grounded strikes were ass. It's fine. Also, he's a kicker. Yoshitatsu getting his kick on. Now we're taking Chavo out of the ring, and here we go. It's a diving senton. We've been outside the ring pretty much all fucking night. Oh my god. Oh, not quite into the steel steps, but definitely makes you think about what would have happened if he was. And now Chavo kind of fought poke to the eye, because when is Chavo not trying to lie and cheat and steal something? Ooh, Chavo managing to take Yoshitatsu down with that little senton kick thing. It's about all I can call it without it just being a bullshit move. Chavo's not doing too well here in this match. He's getting dragged, whipped, armed, generally just not doing that well in the grand scheme of things. And the funny part is that Yoshitatsu isn't even that fast. Didn't see that coming. Yoshitatsu going straight up to the top for a drop kick. And now onto the legs, just trying to take Chavo's entire game plan and flip it upside down by making him lose track of the one thing that might help him, his legs. Wait a minute, Yoshitatsu with a roll-up. Is it even needed? Is Chavo just gonna fall here? Chavo survives Yoshitatsu. But for how much longer? Wait a minute, Chavo going for a roll-up of his own. Wait, that's in the ropes. Okay, referee didn't notice it first, but he had decided that that was indeed a part of the ropes. Roll through. Kick to the chest. And wait a minute, that's a kick straight to the head of Chavo Guerrero. And he's got to be out after that one. And he is! Okay, Yoshitatsu beats Chavo Guerrero. Not a lot happening cutscene-wise today. I'm a little disappointed. But maybe we'll see something in our main event. I really am turned into a real commentator. Oh, God. And in our main event tonight, CM Punk, one half of the Unified Tag Team Champions, will face Randy Orton. Now, Randy Orton has been continuously left off of #1 contenders matches, and Randy Orton says that he wants to win the WWE Championship by the end of the year. So he is gunning for that shot at TLC, and I'm wondering if he'll get it, because for me personally, I think it's possible. But for other people, they may be doubtful that Orton will get his. But either way, Punk stands in the way of Randy Orton. Lord help him. And now Orton with that clothesline, but Punk tries to turn it into a thing of his own, and it doesn't work quite out for him how he wants. But CM Punk, interestingly enough, is wearing a new white and yellow attire design. I actually kind of like it. Just the right amount of juxtaposition. What the fuck? Orton will take advantage of Punk's teleportation. And now the fans are split between CM Punk and Randy Orton. The fans don't want to choose. They just want to watch it happen. And I don't blame them. These are two of the top performers in the company. Okay. Punk actually foresaw that one coming. So he just... Cool. And a kick straight to the head of Orton. Orton really can't seem to block those kicks directly to the head. But it's fine. It's not like it's going to get in the way of anything. Orton finally blocks it. Took him a minute, but here we are. Someone's got a legend killer sign, and that sign is about a decade too late. That's a stop to the arm, a stop to the leg, a stop to the other leg, a stop to the arm, and a stop to the head. Wait, Orton, what the hell is Orton thinking? Nothing, apparently. Shit. Orton, wait a minute. That is an RK miss? And now an RK no to CM Punk. Wait a minute. Orton leading Punk out there. Rolling knees. Straight into the Miz. And now Miz is just gone. Miz is left. Punk is bleeding. Waiting for Punk to just lay the fuck back down. God damn it, Punk. And Orton kicking out immediately. Stop to the arm, stop to the leg, a stop to the other leg, a stop to the arm, and a stop to the head. But it's another stop to the head. Wait a minute, Orton lining up Punk. What the fuck is this? The punt kick? He just punted CM Punk. What did Punk do? What did Punk do to get his head punted like a football? I can bet you one thing. Orton means business. He is proving by attacking Punk that there is no one who can beat him. And anyone that tries, they're getting punted. And Orton's the #1 contender. Chad is now above somebody. If I had to guess, it was Punk. Oh yeah, because Punk was in the US title scene at the end of the last episode. Okay, so my worst fear came true. It's a fucking battle royal. Drew versus Rock, and Vance and the Acronym Collective. But first, Drew versus Rock. We welcome you to Thursday Night Superstars. Drew McIntyre is on Superstars as well. A few nights ago on Raw, he lost to Ray in a tables match. So tonight, he wants to take on some a little more his speed in the Row. I don't think Drew asked for this match. I think this is The Rock. Oh, God. And then you have The Rock. Yep, The Rock has been on a roll. Barely losing, if at all. I'll actually check. Has he lost a singular match? He's lost 3 times. But other than that, no, he has not lost. Other than the 3 times he lost, he hasn't lost. Yeah, no shit. Chop. Yeah, that's how the match actually starts in kayfabe. Just the ref, just the commentators going chop, and then nothing for 5 full seconds. And The Rock, oh, Drew said no, oh, and he then got hit by the punch anyways. And I noticed that The Rock is actually trying to maybe weaken the legs of Drew here. Neck breaker. Is that for any particular reason? It seems like it is, but Drew gets out of it. And now Drew, wait a minute, that is the sharpshooter on Drew McIntyre. Referee technically in the way of the ropes once again, but this center of the ring, I don't think there's much crawling will help you with here. But it doesn't seem like Drew's trapping out. Yeah, no. Drew outlasts and attacks for that effort. Rock bottom, wait a minute. No, nothing. Rock bottom, wait a minute. No, not again. Rock bottom. Are we gonna see Drew do this? Are we gonna see Rock do this again where he just goes for a rock bottom like every other time and then just, wow, it doesn't work? That's crazy. Wait, Rock gave up quicker than usual. Usually I think he'd go for like 1 more there. But, you know, Rock probably at this point in his career is seeing the futility of going for the rock bottom like 8 times in a row. The fucking redding on Drew McIntyre is crazy, by the way. I just want to say that, but it's back in the sharpshooter we go. Drew could call to the ropes if he wanted to. He's that close, but no, instead he taps. The pain is too much. Not even the crawl, and The Rock has won by submission. I swear, sometimes The Rock is more successful with the sharpshooting than Bret fucking Hart himself. And it's a signature. Mostly because he can't ever hit the fucking rock bottom, but like, shit. That moved The Rock to #2. Anyways, it's the Acronym Collective versus Vance Archer. At least it's a different fucking group of people. Second match of the night, and Vance Archer is the playman here. And he's alone. No Taker, no Vlad, no Zach, nothing. None of the people that have helped him out in the past are willing to come to his aid tonight or have the time. So Vance is on his own. Just like me with these crashes. Honestly, I'm just gonna record the rest tomorrow.
The next day.
And then you have his opponents, the Acronym Collective. Mark Henry's out first, and on Sunday, they lost against the Straight Edge Society, and apparently RPCS3 lost its ability to fucking do anything, because, oh my god, it just, man. And as I was saying, Mark Henry and Matt Hardy of the Acronym Collective are out here, and they lost to CM Punk and Luke Gallows on Sunday, and the real question is, where do they go from here? And I have no idea. But one thing I do know is that Mark Henry isn't gonna just stop winning because he lost one shot at the tag title. No, he's gonna try and find his way back into the tag title scene, one way or another. And then you have his opponent, his tag partner, Matt Hardy, and damn. Something I just noticed is that everyone in this match is wearing white. I don't mind it, but like, seriously, we couldn't have thought of anything else? Really? And now Mark Henry starting us off with a massive shove to Vance Archer. Not what you want to see from Mark Henry, considering he's the world's strongest man. I get that shoves work on most people, but okay. And as soon as I start opening my fat mouth, Mark Henry does something that I like. And then immediately does something that's a little uncool. I mean, it works. If the boot fits is, I guess, Mark Henry's strategy within this match. If it would damage someone, he'll do it. And it seems that, yep, Matt Hardy's already got Vance Archer in the bear hug. He could just tap out right here, and this match could be over in seconds. But it seems that Vance is holding on, and he holds on for dear life long enough to DDT Mark Henry, and then immediately get world's strongest. No, getting out of it and slamming Mark Henry into the mat. And wait a minute, take two on the world's strongest slam. But Mark Henry having issues. I don't even know how he's having issues. And now tagging in Matt Hardy. It seems that the twist of fate will have to be the fate for what Vance. And now Vance isn't moving. That might have been a sign that all Mark needed to do was just wait a damn minute and he would have been fine. But instead, Matt Hardy with a leg drop. I thought for fucking years that move didn't have a hitbox on the ground, and it has a hitbox on the ground now. Are you fucking kidding me? And Matt Hardy with that side slam, and now going for the twist of fate. Is it time? It's not time. And now wait a minute, is it time? It could be. Yes, it is! A twist of fate to Vance Archer. Gotta go for the cover. That's gotta be it. That's 1, 2, 3. Vance Archer has been defeated by the Acronym Collective. And Matt Hardy offering Vance a handshake. Don't know why you would after any handicap match. Honestly, I agree with Vance Archer. This one is on Matt Hardy. You don't offer a handshake after a handicap match. The conditions are already unfair as it is. Vance and Matt are now enemies, probably because of that handshake, not gonna lie. Vance Archer's above Mark Henry despite losing. Okay, fuck me, I guess. Anyways, it's this fuck-ass battle royal. And in our main event of Superstars, we got a battle royal for you, and Mike Knox, the king of battle royal. Well, no, he's not. I'm pretty sure Mike Knox has not won a single one of the battle royals that he has actually been in. In fact, I'm gonna check because I know how many battle royals there have been. He was in a battle royal before Extreme Rules. That was won by Wade Barrett. I genuinely think that's it. Yeah, he's only been in one battle royal. That was a waste of time. But either way, Jimmy Snuka crashed the game. And this man is here. That's it. I don't know, man. He's wearing camo green. Honestly think the green should be like a little bit darker to match the color of the grass in this country. But other than that, yeah, it's fine. I was done. I was done, man. I was fucking done. And then you have their opponents, the Gold Standard, Shelton Benjamin. And if this man doesn't set a standard for what an attire can look like, I don't know what does. It still looks clean. That's why he's been using it for so long. The standard is gold, and so is Benjamin's attire. That's how good it is. And then you have their opponent. Of course, it's Terry Funk. Now, the man of Extreme doesn't exactly get to use his extremities in Battle Royal, but, you know, there's no weapons. So the most extreme thing you can do is, like, bring something in with you, but he doesn't have anything tonight, which is a little upsetting. And then you have Ricky, the Dragon, Steamboat. This man's been going on an adventure as of late. That's all you really say. He's been going from place to place, time to time. I'm half expecting him to show up in New Japan at this point. Fuck. And then you have have the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be, Bret the Hitman Hart. Away from the foundation yet again, he now labels on superstars in battle royals. What a fate for Bret Hart. You deserve more, man. I need to fire these general managers, man. I swear to God. And now Tyree Funk immediately going after Bret Hart. And now Bret is after Ricky Steamboat, but Steamboat is not after him. Ooh, chop. Bret Hart, ooh, over the top. Oh, that's a clothesline and a double team move, but mostly a clothesline. And now Bret is going after Steamboat. I am missing, I just missed everything. Bret did not get anywhere near the required amount of anything off. Bret going for it again. It's about damn time. What the fuck? Single-handedly getting out of harm's way. There goes Jimmy Snuka. Now Bret still can't seem to find the right timing for that. And that is a body slam, but wait a minute. Bret wants some action, and there Terry Funk goes. Him and Steamboat teaming up for 1 second to get it off, but it doesn't really work like that, now, does it? Over the top. No, wait, it's Bret's turn. Thankfully, nobody going after Bret Hart. Okay, except for Mike Knox, who then immediately regretted his decision, like, within a fucking instant. Steamboat picking up Bret, and now it seems that everybody's after Bret Hart now, turning him around, but Mike Knox breaks up everything. Russian leg sweep. Why is that a groggy grapple for some of y'all bitches? And now Bret and Mike Knox, what a duo for a team up here. And now just going after Shelton Benjamin. The gold standard has to be targeted by the best there is at some point. And now he wants some, but Shelton isn't taking it. Bret over by the ropes. Chop. Clothesline. No, it's again time for Bret. But Steamboat can't seem to get him off. Bret taking advantage of Mike Knox's complacency in the way that things are currently, trying to eliminate him now from this battle royal. Can he get it off? Shelton trying to eliminate Ricky Steamboat. Bret eliminates Mike Knox and then immediately tries to go after Ricky Steamboat with Shelton Benjamin, and he's out. And now rapid fire eliminations going on here. Bret is now trying to eliminate Shelton Benjamin. Can he do it? Can he eliminate the man? I think the answer is yes, but it's not. But wait, Shelton sending him over. Shelton is trying to eliminate Bret, but not even getting close. Chop again. Clothesline this time is successful. Now eliminating Benjamin. Close, but no fucking dice. These two are trying to go bar for bar, and it just ain't working how they want it to. Going for it again. Bret has found the time. He's found the place. Getting Shelton Benjamin out of his face and onto the floor. Is it enough? It's enough. Bret Hart beats everyone to win this battle royal. Now don't have me do another 6-man match, please. These games fucking fall apart on emulators when you go to 6-man. 5-man wasn't even this bad. Oh, you are fucking me silly with this tag ladder match, bro. What the fuck? And we welcome you live for tonight's SmackDown in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And SmackDown is here. We got JTG in the building. We're fighting Santino in the opener. A nice little warm-up. Wait, this isn't a dark match? Oh, I thought this was a dark match. Well, either way, Santino's out here, and still don't know what he's gonna do if he's not gonna try and join the Puerto Rican Pridefuls. Is he gonna try and team with Primo? I don't know. Santino never really clarified if he was with Ted or Primo, so. The way Vance Archer's in the crowd for some fucking reason. I couldn't tell you why, but he is. Oh, it's probably for JTG if I had to guess, but that uppercut. Kids of a guy you've never heard of in ROH, I think he's in ROH. Where the fuck is Cesaro at this time? Long story short, he was in a couple different places at the time, but ROH is one of them. And now Santino with a bulldog. Sorry, I was thinking about other things at the moment when I saw it when... What? There isn't a lot to talk about. These two have fought a few times, but I said that the last time these two fought. So do I really want to say that again? No. And now JTG with a massive twisty turny, because it's not a whisper in the wind. Boom. Boom. JTG's just gonna do this until the sun goes down, by there. Santino with a hip toss. The world's most overplayed hip toss, too. And now celebrating with a little Jimmy. Oh, that's a different Jimmy than he usually does. Snapmare by JTG doing a little dance. And that is a technically, yeah, it's fine. Just know you can do that in a 2K game, and that's a sling Blade. JTG covering Santino. 1, 2, 3. JTG wins. Iconic if I do say. Iconic? No, it's not. Shut the fuck up. It's not iconic. And now JTG going for a handshake on Santino, but Santino, being the bitch that he is, denies it. That was a totally fair competition, man. At least Vance Archer had a fucking excuse. Pretty good excuse, though. Getting put in a handicap match. Bryce Tyson didn't do the same thing. I guess Taker would never have offered a handshake. JTG and Santino are enemies because Santino's a bitch. And that didn't even move JTG above Taker, which is what I wanted. So, anyways, it's Ted DiBiase versus Evan Bourne. And in our second match of the night, Ted DiBiase is back. Seriously. Seriously, why? Why? And wait a minute, though. Evan Bourne is out here up next, and, well, that is a very depressing attack. I feel depressed just looking at that. Wait a minute, Ted DiBiase with an attack to Evan Bourne. Can we get one match with this fucker where he isn't attacking some bitch? Evan doesn't deserve this shit. Ted is getting stuck on Bourne. Oh, but wait just a damn minute. DDT right into the concrete. Revenge is being had. And now wait a damn minute. Going up the ramp. Back lands directly on the metal plate that's just there. Seriously, at what point can I consider that a safety hazard to anyone that works in this company? I get it. It's supposed to be for show, but fuck, man. Can we get some, like, control over that? And wait a minute, that's a fucking G, and he's fine. And yeah, that's right. Yeah, he's fine. What the fuck are the fans chanting here? That's a Hurricane Rana. Oh, they're chanting for Legacy. Legacy isn't gonna be here tonight. Cody Rhodes does not associate with Ted DiBiase. And now Evan Bourne slowly pushing Ted DiBiase back down the ramp. And now the fans are telling Ted DiBiase that he's priceless, which is hilarious considering the fact that everybody's got a price is a thing. And it's a shooting star. Now Evan dragging Ted DiBiase slightly away from the ropes to make this next part more approachable. The shooting star press. Good one, Evan. Smart strategy. 1, 2, 3. Evan Bourne has beaten Ted DiBiase. That made Ted DiBiase and Evan Bourne have a worse relationship. I could only assume why. That made Vance move up even farther. That probably happened last time. And now Vance Archer is above Cody Rhodes too, but nothing for Evan and Ted. Anyways, it's these two fuck-ass losers versus these other two fuck-ass losers in a ladder match. And in our next match, it's a ladder match. The Acroter Collective and the Hart Foundation are gonna go at it. And Mark Henry is out here first, and last night he was in a handicap match, so they might have been training for this, but fighting Vance Archer is not the same as fighting the Hart Foundation. Even if the Hart Foundation is an easy task, it's not a handicap match. I feel like you guys trained in the wrong way. Or actually, I just now thought about it. Maybe Vance was supposed to have a tag partner, but he doesn't have any friends. Damn! Taker liked him for a while, but it seems Taker moved on to other people and things. So it could be completely possible that Vance just didn't have a friend in the world. And then, of course, you have the Hart Foundation. British and Tyson. Yeah, British. Yep, British is that. Yep, that's British. No, yeah. Totally British. Wait a minute! It's the Straight Edge Society! The Straight Edge Society are attacking the Hart Foundation, giving an easy win to the Acroter Collective. Are we sure these two aren't allied? Seriously, these two feel like they're allied. It's comical at this point. But Mark Henry is going for a ladder, leaving a brief and big mistake for British to take advantage of. And now Tyson setting up a ladder directly in the middle of the ring. British is letting Tyson deal with Mark Henry. Mark Henry sending Tyson directly into the ladder, proving that British has to babysit the fucker. Oh, damn, that was almost on the ladder. Let me tell you something, that ladder is leaned perfectly. Anyone that does a move on that thing is sure to get some mileage out of it.
Foreshadowing of the...
Oh, speak of the devil! Oh, not close enough. God damn it. Oh! Now British setting up a ladder for later, maybe? Tyson's going for it, but he's on the wrong side. He's got it, though. He's got the ladder, but British got folded. Wait, oh God, right into the ladder. Wait a minute, oh my God! Firing on all cylinders. Man, he really is firing on all cylinders. That's good enough. I got hit by Tyson hit British with a ladder. The fumble of the century, and now British, maybe accidentally, maybe not, hitting Tyson with some of his own attacks. British, oh God, that what a fucking back suplex, Jesus. Oh, right on the marking mat. And wait, British is taking out everybody, but Mark doesn't fall to his pressure. That in which be Mark Henry And then what a play by British. Blocking Tyson's attack to use it as an excuse to go after Matt. Actually 400 IQ play. Matt, what are you doing? Wait, on after it? No. Now Matt waits. Oh, no. Right into the ladder. Not the way. Oh, it was off to the side. And now, wait a minute. Matt Hardy's down. And now Mark is not out of the ring. Tyson's gonna have to keep everyone preoccupied. I swear to God, if Tyson fucks this up, I'm gonna get livid real quick. Picking it up, pulling it, but Tyson fucked it up because he's a slower. But Matt is climbing slow as can be. All Tyson has to do is stop it here, and yes, falling directly onto the turnbuckle half a fucking mile away from his location. But hey, at least he did it. The plan of a lifetime. Tyson has to grab the thing. And Tyson did it. And now, wait, British. Boy, running power slam to Matt Hardy just for the taste of it all. The Hart Foundation win again. These two, and I guess three, are proving that they can go again. Was David the problem? Maybe. I don't know. Either way, Mark Henry and Matt Hardy now hate the Hart Foundation a lot more than they used to. Doesn't make them go above them in the tag title scene or anything, but they are the only two basically vying for the titles at this point. So, anyways, the main event is Taker versus Big Show. Again, The Undertaker and Big Show again? It feels like Taker and Big Show is all we can do sometimes, man. Whatever though, these two are gonna fight again. Likely at some point they will also fight again, just to see who faces fucking Batista at TLC, and it'll likely be Big Show because, you know, Taker lost to Batista. He doesn't deserve a title shot. Let's get Jericho in the mix. He's the one that fucking invaded the triple threat. Let's get Jericho on the scene. Let's have Big Show fight Jericho in the number one contenders match. Fuck it. And then, of course, you have his opponent, the biggest man in the building, Big Show. And for the first time in months, Big Show is actually without the World Heavyweight Championship. And it's a little sad to see. Nobody looks like that, though. Maybe it's justified. And Ted DiBiase's in the crowd. What the fuck is this for? It's weird having Ted DiBiase poke his head back into the main event scene after so long of being essentially disfigured by the main event scene. He kind of stopped beating them after a while, so for him to poke his head back into what is essentially a bunch of people that beat him up for a couple of weeks back in July and August is kind of funny. But Big Show is really taking it to Taker here. We saw at Survivor Series that Big Show has a lot of tank left in the gas pedal and that he can make grandiose comebacks even if he did lose out of nowhere like he was fucking Randy Orton with an RKO and that's a spear to the Undertaker. But is that gonna be enough to take? Is it enough to take Taker out of the equation? Oh no, it is not. We gotta remember, Taker is a motherfucker. Wait a minute, that's a tombstone pile driver, but no. Now Big Show lifting him up, hard cam down. Oh shit! Oh shit! And the Taker chance immediately stopped with Big Show went up to the top rope. It was so shocking that the fans went, I ain't chanting for him anymore. Now Big Show taunting Taker, telling him to get back in the ring. Okay. In the ring! That's a big punch. That guy trying to chant, "This is awesome," I hope he goes down. And wait a minute, that's a big punch! And that has gotta be it. That's 1, 2... Big Show is defeated Taker. Yeah, he's going nowhere. Yeah. That made Taker and Big Show... Oh, wait, that was the David and Goliath victory. Sorry, my bad. I forgot that Big Show beating Taker is still, like, a forbidden thing, apparently. Ted DiBiase is now above Jericho simply for the act of buying a ticket. Mind you, Primo's in the top 5, so that makes it even funnier. Ted DiBiase is also above Mark Henry for basically the same fucking thing. Also, JTG is now below The Undertaker. That is it. Next 3 weeks ahead of us, then the pay-per-view, then that's it. Except for King of the Ring. Hope to see you in the coming weeks.